Professor Ledesma. We are pleased to be present our group. The presentation in this video will be explained the main idea of topic natural language processes and NLP for the language learning. We have the most important concept, challenge, and the critical reflection, and so many opinions. With the first slide, with the partner Evelyn de Gracia, who can initials.
Hello, professor and classmates. I'm going to talk about what is NLP. Well, NLP comes from the branch Natural Language Processing, and it is a branch of computer intelligence that focuses on how computer enable artificial intelligence to understand, analyze, create, and generate human language as a in the field of language, it is used to create um, intelligent tools that support grammar, developing reading, writing, and speaking skills. Also, NLP, it is found in different applications such as Google Translator or translator tools, um, grammar checkers, and speaking, checking errors, and it is all of those tools help to provide different feedback, identify the errors that the speakers or the learner does to suggest different corrections. That is basically what the artificial intelligence does and what the processing technology does during the acquiring a second language. And NLP also we want to point out that neurological linguistic programming, it is an approach that explores connection between the neurological process, language, and also the behavioral patterns. And here we have neuro that refers to the different thoughts. It comes from the mind. Also linguistic that refers to the language and the language use to create communication. And finally, programming that refers to different patterns related to how we use it over the time and how we change them. Thank you.
So now with my partner Sayuri will explain.
Good afternoon, teacher and colleagues. The next one topic is about the concepts of natural language processing and second language acquisition. Okay, so the most important is to know what is the concepts of the natural language processing. Okay, it's a technology that helps computers understand and use the human language. Okay, and second language acquisition is the process you can acquire the same. Okay, in this side, you can see the different tools about the natural language processing, such as chatbots, grammar checkers, translation apps. Okay? Natural language processing supports second language acquisition. They work together. Okay? At the end, you can get a better language learning of your students. In this side, you can see the difference. This one is a benefit of the natural language processing and second language acquisition. For example, provides meaningful language input, students receive useful and contextual language, offers immediate feedback, learners get instant corrections and can improve quickly, encourage interaction and practice. Natural language processing tools create more opportunities to use English, supports vocabulary and grammar learning. It helps students learn new words and grammar in context. At the end, complements teachers, not replace them. Natural language processing supports teachers and make learning more effectively. Okay, according to the last one point, it's so important to know about one example about the same. At the NAVE Institute exists one self-study platform. The most of the students or the participants they dislike to work in that platform because they need the interaction with the teachers at the end. Okay, so the next one slide is for the next one student. Go ahead.
Okay, the benefit, the end key for the language learning. The first is recommendation, the quick feedback. It's a common mistake instantly show to be learning how to be improved. For example, if I write sentence with some app, in this case we can to use a Grammarly. The second benefit is how to look better. We have to be better, expand more may and to understand. I learn every day, and I look for people to be easily to be understand. In this case, with another language is English. It can be the student in my own word. We practice all times, anywhere. Be any day. I can study, for example, I can study in my house in the university 10 minutes. We practice English language. It is the most benefits to the natural language processing. It's a personal and adaptive the activity to the student meet the profile levels. For example, I have activity about the match. I need to be applied in the English level, and so to be as a learning easy for me because then to be translate the tax practice the math in English. It's building my confidence. We provide a continuum, the practice supports encourage to use the English in situation. Thank you. Next, my partner to explain the subject. Next slide, please. Okay, the challenger of the NLP, they have some example in the real time is the processes, applications, such as the visual assistant and the chatbots require the faster recurrent which can be the computalizations and the memory. For example, use the ChatGPT and ask some you can give a recommendation about the movie. I can to talk with the IA and explain so, this. We have a real process. The another challenge is the second and hero. We use one person some idioms. Is the text the second you irony difficult? It's because the intents many the different for the learning as a language. Variables of the math usually work the negative content. As a language diversity, they have a different language, dialect, accent, region, uh, regional expression made to be challenging to build the
Language
language
processing and second language acquisition.
according to culture. The idiom and figure of language express usage, breaking the ice to be the building, being the cannot to be interpreted
In conclusion,
literally.
the natural language processing and second language acquisition.
And then the another slide, please. The critical reflection, my primary levels.
Okay, in this opportunity, I will present our critical reflection
about the topic natural language processing.
International, in conclusion, national.
So, your microphone is on.
Oh my God, sorry.
Okay, I'm going to explain our critical reflection about the topic natural language processing and its role in second language acquisition. Natural language processing is a valuable tool by providing immediate feedback, personalized practice, and at the same time, the greater opportunity to use English in our outside the classroom. This feature helps learners to improve their grammar, vocabulary, and writing skills. However, technology also have some limitations. Why? For example, this tool, NLP, in some cases cannot fully understand the context culture or the complexity of human communication. And this is a big problem because in some cases the feedback may not always be accurate or appropriate for for some real communication. From a second language acquisition perspective or SLA perspective, effective language learning requires a, a meaningful interaction, motivation, and effective communication. These essential factors are still um, supported by teachers who provide guidance, feedback, and opportunities for real communication. Overall, the article shows us that most effective approach is to combine NLP with quality teaching. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, the next one is about my personal opinion of the natural, yeah, of the, oh my goodness, of the second language acquisition and natural, oh my God. Okay, I don't remember exactly what I mean. Okay, in conclusion, it's important to put in practice of the information of the topic because at the end, the students try to get more effectively about the learning of the topic, right? So it's so important to practice day by day and try to look for the effectively, okay, methodology of the student needs to practice and improve the knowledge. The next one.
In my opinion, I think that the key is when the people and the technology work together because the key is the balance. Thank you.
Okay, I believe if the natural language processes is a shame to be the way the persons become more interactive in the use as a language. We can to make enjoyably uh, more effective for the natural language.
My perspective is that NLP or natural language learning processing, is a very helpful tools or different tools that we have already used and we get in contact with daily in our lives. However, I believe that getting in touch with people and talking in real life situation, it has to be a combination of both NLP with the real life situation and engaging into different situation is what will uh, result into a better learning process. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor.